Hello guys, it's Mike here and still with a cold, so bear with me. But today I want to show you how I made this thank you card and with Thanksgiving approaching and any occasion you might need a thank you card. This is a good idea. I use the Sound System Friendship Blooms and the Big U die also from Sound System, and I got these confetti this week. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna use yet. But yeah, I'm starting with die cutting the window, and I'm doing it from a card panel that's the same size as the card base, and I'm trying to get it, well, straight. And I will pass it through my big shot off screen. So here it is, and I kept the inner bits, but I didn't put them back in the end because I wanted more shaker area. And that's just some craft foam from the toy department, and I'm tracing it so I can cut out a window. You could do it with the die as well, but I find that sometimes it distorts and then you have to cut stuff up and everything. So it's easy to just make one big area anyway. And I'm using this red tape, which is extra strong adhesive tape. And I found with shaker cards, you really need to. Your ATG gun, or at least my ATG gun, or my tape runner that I use always, is not strong enough to hold it all together. So I'm putting all the well, bits on, and I've pulled all the red bits off camera because you don't want to watch me doing that. It's really hard to get off if you have um, no nails like me. So peeled off all the red backings, and I'm passing my embossing body to make the acetate less clingy or static. And I didn't cut it to the right size, so I'm just trimming it. And before putting on the panel on, I want to stamp the thank you for everything and mess up my card. Yeah, you will see. I'm using VersaFine because I wanted a nice imprint because I'm partial stamping this sentiment, and I wanted to get it or get a good impression the first time, and then I forgot to heat set it. So can you guess what happened? Well, stick around and you will see. So I'm using post-it tape to block off the lower bit of the sentiment, so I only get the thank. And don't forget to pull off the post-it. It's the first time I'm using this stamp, so there were a little bit of spots, but I left them because I didn't want to risk it again. So I'm cleaning it here as good as I can, so I don't get an imprint on my panel. See, I was being very careful. Uh, I was, but yeah, there has to be something going wrong with this card I made. Every card has to go wrong somewhere. I hope you don't have that same problem, but for me, sometimes. I also forgot to block out the for the U because now it says thank you, you for everything. So maybe it was a good thing it smeared. I had to do it again. Anyway, so this is on top of the acetate. I'm just using regular adhesive tape. It's just still a bit stronger than tape runner, but easier to peel off than the red one. Well, usually. So I'm lining it up really carefully because everything is the same size and there's no room for error. And then look what I did. Well, so off camera, I remade it, and he said it. Yeah, if you use VersaFine, that's normal. I tore off the ruined panel, and you can see there's still bits left, but I just put some more adhesive on top. You won't see it, so that was the best way I could think to fix it because the smear was way too big to cover up anyway I could think of. I'm using my glue pen here to get into those little tabs, but it's not sticking very well on the acetate. So I grab my um, Aleene's tacky or fast grab tacky glue, and that doesn't have a really small nozzle, but it worked. And here I'll show you, if I put back all the bits in between, you wouldn't see much of the shaking action. So, I thought you can read it's a U or an O. So I left it. I love this fast grab tacky glue because it really does stick kinda immediately. I'm cleaning up some of the bits that seep out and putting it aside. You have to choose the shaker material I'm using, and here's the red or the gold. They're like hexagonal confetti, but I thought they looked too Christmassy. And although stars might be Christmassy too, I like them because they're also festive, and especially in this rainbow color. See? And well, this was just to show you or to choose the shaker material. I'm still having to put the tape on this side as well. So I'm using the red one again because it's stronger. And then I'm putting a backing, and I wanted to do it white first, but I thought a contrasting color would make the U pop very much more. So I chose red, the same red that is in the confetti. As you can see, it's almost the same color. So this one panel I cut slightly smaller, just enough to cover the window actually. And now I can use my ATG gun to put tape on it so I can stick it to the card base, and that's basically the card finished. And I hope you will give it a try. Don't get discouraged, if you get boo-boos, because you can usually fix them, or you have to start over a little bit. That's fine. I don't mind. But well, thank you for watching, and I will see you again next week. Bye bye.